Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you feel, see, look, I'm really being quite directive. I want you to think in terms of engineering. I want you to think in terms of physics.
Okay.
I'm really, right? Okay, and then I want you to think in terms of you being the dancer. So come over here for a sec and just look at me. So when, we need to step back, but it's like, so if I'm reaching, I'm not just reaching, because no one wants to watch me on stage. Right, but I've got all of me going. Well, I can't do it with the leg this way very well, but see here, so I'm going across that. So I'm reaching across. And I'm not just going
Dancing arms and legs.
Right, so it's everything, and then of course we know that energetically we reach it all the way across up into the universe. Okay, so tell me, Mom, when I step out of my line in regards to dance, but that's my impression.
You know what you're talking about.
Okay, so those are my thoughts when I'm working with him. I'm a Feldenkrais practitioner. I'm thinking in terms of physics on paper. I'm thinking in terms of engineering on paper, and then in the living being. And then I look at it in terms of dance. You know, how would that look like in dance?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's a different connection. There's a different connection that connects up into the right. Different. So there's something in the movement that translates right through here. Easier, but I'm being really picky. And it could be that his head is a little bit over to the left, and that's why.
I know, I was noticing it
You see
it doesn't
there?
react the way I would think that it would.
Okay, great. And you, with your dance background, would see that implicitly.
I mean, so I've
Yes,
tried
yes,
in my
yes.
body and go, wait, that's not...
Exactly.
Because it seems like from that right hip to that left shoulder.
That's okay, we're working it, watch, because it's starting to happen. It's starting to connect. Yeah.
This is not a child who ordinarily falls asleep easily. That was actually kind of surprising.
Put him in a good state. Now look, I can even use the bottom of his rib cage to steer him.
Mm-hmm. Looks like a little fish.
Malka. Come here. Good girl. Malka, come here. Malka. Nobody listens. That's me being the mom. There.
That little ripple.
But that's beautiful. Ooh.
I've not seen him be this comfortable in what ordinary therapists would call quadruped. They practice with him a lot.
Yeah, but that's because they're working with a position. We're looking in terms of movement that translates all the way through with a purpose and that's meaningful. If it's not meaningful, don't bug me.
Right. Yeah. Why would he want it?
There was a book, beautiful, written, Man's Search for Meaning, right? Man is always searching for meaning. If there's no meaning, we're not going to be here to talk about it.
Right.
We're always looking for meaning. Meaning is important. This is the most meaningful thing I can think of in life. Is something that's teaching me the awareness of my body.
Right.
Oh my God, it's the only one I have. I can't check out of it and go play out in space. So, here. Our body's our vehicle. I mean,
The only way you can experience your soul through your body.
well, or it's sure a big factor. Looking through here. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop.
I really thought he opened his eyes when Malka barked,
Mm-hmm.
and he just resettled again.
Because he knows he's safe. Because it feels really good.
You know what else? It seems like his little spine, you can see it more now than when we began.
Mm-hmm. Come here, Malka. Malka, come here. Malka. Malka. Good girl. Come here. Sorry, it's a neighbor walking by
Another dog.
with their dog. There we go. But look at that. See, and those are sounds of life. You know, when Moshe first had his practice on Nachmani Street in Tel Aviv, the people would walk by and they're screaming at the top of their lungs, selling avatiach, meaning they're selling watermelon in the middle of the street and horns are honking. And then he came to America and everyone thought the room had to be utterly silent and nobody could whisper and there could be no sounds of the rest of the world outside. And Moshe used to say those are the worlds outside, like that.
Pardon my phone.
Pardon my French. And so the dog's barking at the end of the lesson. Kind of.
Hello. Wow. Yeah. And he just hears your voice. And you can get him up out of the position. He doesn't even need to be there. Okay.
Do you want this? Yes, that's the phone. Do you want that?
Good.
You want that?
Beautiful lesson.
You can do it. You can do it. Oh, so close. Let's try that again.
It's okay. Maybe he doesn't need it.
That's true.
You just hold it. That's it.
He's very patient with trying. Say hi. Hi.
Well, hi has nothing to do with putting that in, so we're going to do one thing at a time, Mom, right?
That's something Mom needs to
I
learn.
know that. That's okay. That's why I said it, because I care. Yeah. There we go. So that's a big lesson for you. In that moment, you're so good at being in the moment, but you get excited and then you do another thing at the same time. Very, very, very difficult for someone whose nervous system is still really working
Right.
at being it. You are his best teacher.
Right.
Remember that.
Okay.
And just keep it simple. Then you can distract. You could take him out of that.
Right.
You could take him back into it. You can add another entity to it. You can take away. You can add 2 more entities to it. And then take it back. It's a beautiful dance.
Right. Right.
It builds on itself, right? That's what a dance does. Well, sometimes a dance comes in with a pow.
Demon variation.
That's exactly it. But remember what your theme is. Make the variations, come back to the theme, create the choreography of his lesson. Honestly.
Sorry.
And you will make the best dance.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to turn it off because I think we're done and your thing is like going bazonkers. So, good lesson, Mom.